Now we're going to get the big boys.
Now we got the big boys, Dean.
All right.
That's not me shaking. That's the ground shaking. We're on the Richter scale, baby. It's earthquake time.
Let's go.
And we got another, 97 who went up to heavyweight, and Peter Ming wrestles with a ton of pace against Nolan Neves, who got the default from Isaac Trumbull to enter this third-place match.
You know where Nolan Neves is from by chance, Rhino?
I hear he is from the Buckeye State. Let's go.
H, baby.
I-O.
There we go.
I believe his brother is on the Ohio State roster.
As he looks to re-attack and go behind. Scores on the edge. And we're out of bounds.
Had a little round robin here with Neves holds a win over Peter Ming in the regular season. Ming got here by beating Connor Barquette for the second time this year, and Connor Barquette has beaten Nolan Neves twice this year, so Styles making fights.
5 of the 7 wrestlers at 285 will get AQs to Philadelphia. Neves, the 2022 Ohio State champion for St. Paris Graham.
And you got to think there's even going to be more, because Trumbull defaulted out there. So there's an opportunity that he's going to get in on an at-large. And, Connor Barquette, we're not sure where he finishes, but he's a right on the bubble kind of guy. So there's an opportunity for more guys to get into this tournament.
Yeah, I think we're going to see 6 from the ACC at this weight, which is really impressive. Again, speaks to the depth of the conference.
Who, for lack of better terminology, stole the bid then at this weight, Rhino?
Neves, I believe, was ending up stealing the bid.
Which he effectively did by punching his way into this 3rd and 4th place match then. And where's he from again, Rhino?
He is from Dean's home state of Ohio.
There we go.
And he's really turned it on at this point in the year, and we've seen how he's scored twice off this kind of re-attack, snatch single. Wrestled for St. Paris Graham, a powerhouse in Ohio.
In Ohio, yeah.
The Jordan system. Peter Ming goes low single.
Low shot by Peter Ming. I actually wrestled with Peter Ming some in Orlando also. When Coach Cole was at Stanford, they came down to Lake Highland Prep, where I'm, stationed out of in Orlando there, and I got the opportunity to roll with him and some of the Stanford guys. This was a couple years ago now, but I think it was right after he had first made the jump up to heavyweight and had just placed at Southern Scuffle, and a hard-nosed kid, kind of like what Rhino said, could push the pace all day, and I appreciate that out of heavyweight wrestlers.
Absolutely. He is a guy who puts a lot of pressure, always competing to win. He's going to need to make something happen here.
(6-2) lead for Neves.
Interesting route for Neves this match. He has a tough match against Barquette in the first match, drops it, wins a super tight match against Christensen, and then, lucks out, gets the default from Trumbull, and now he's up 6-2 in the 3rd place match.
Yeah, and he had to avenge that loss to Christensen to get into this match, so that's a big win for him on that backside and to punch his ticket, so. Ming looks to attack there and kind of close the gap.
I want to thank the fine camera operators, Cam Newworth, Ryan Gibbons, Chris Dubois, Larry McLean, Dan Bentley, Philip Robinson. All doing great work in the bullpen, helping out as well. Chris Metzloff bringing you the great sights here from Cameron Indoor Stadium on the campus of Duke. Your hosts for the 2025 ACC Wrestling Championships.
That's going to be another big win for UNC. They're having a heck of a medal round.
Yeah, over on mat 1, Ogunsanya just won a big match. Punch his ticket for 3rd.
Neves catching Ming on his back.
Kind of blowing this one open.
He's in great position to end up on the third place stand. He was a guy battling for this starting role at the beginning of the season, really solidified it for himself as he punches his ticket.
Also part of our crew, Matt McCullough and Anthony Henage. Will Black producing over on Mat 1. We got Chad Lampman, Mat 2.
Now, especially at heavyweight, because there is more weight obviously involved, it's hard to get fed hips the way that Peter Ming is underneath and still finish. So you see the weight gets shifted there, and he kind of gets extended out. His arms are out in front of him. What you really want to do is you want to start to cut that angle so that there's nowhere for that weight to fall on you and circle to the backside.
Yeah, Neves has done a nice job squaring up and kind of slowly putting that weight on Peter Ming. He's one of the smaller heavyweights that we'll see in Philadelphia.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, no. We've seen plenty of those guys do quite well.
We like a little bit of the undersized David versus Goliath style matchups.
Speaking of Ohio, I think you might be too young, Mr. Casper, but you think about football and wrestlers. There was a guy named Vaughn Brodnax who played football at Ohio State. Did you know that? And also wrestled at Ohio State?
No,
fullback.
I don't think I'm.
Long time. I don't think you were born yet. And actually, that's how long ago it was.
Good.
But he did both.
I would have liked to have the opportunity to. That would have been cool. You know, we were fortunate enough here at Duke actually to have a couple multiple sport athletes. Ben Fry was one. He was on the football team and then also came out onto the wrestling team. And then Brandon Fowler's another one that comes to mind. He was actually the NCAA lacrosse MVP and then wrestled on our team as well. Yeah, he played football, I think, as well. I think he was
his last year of eligibility to wrestle, and was the most outstanding player at the national tournament for lacrosse. Played special teams in the football team, and just a really excellent guy. Actually won matches for us.
More points for Neves.
Yep, extends it to 12-3 with riding time continuing to tick up there. So,
with apologies to both of you because he's a Tar Heel, my favorite two-sport star was Julius Peppers. He was unbelievable in basketball.
Basketball team, yeah.
No apology needed. Yeah, he was a freak of nature.
And then they also had Ronald Curry do the same thing.
And any of those guys like Dion, even Travis Hunter playing both ways this year, Bo Jackson, anyone that can do multiple things at a high level is just so impressive. Another takedown there extends that lead now to 15-4, and riding time continues to build.
Neves is going to end up in third place for North Carolina. Another win for them in this medal round.
Welcome back, Matt's side. He's the man right here, Jacob Casper. And here's my man, Rhino, 7 years ago in Chapel Hill.
Oh, we got it.
Here we go. Look at that rip on Casper.
There it is.
We clipped that, had screenshots of that in the group chat. Jacob Casper, an ACC champion.
You got to remind everybody, you lifted me up, Jacob.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a while ago now, but, man, that was a fun time. And, that was something I had gotten close to a couple times. I had wrestled in the ACC finals a couple times, so to finally get to that one off of my back, metaphorically, it meant a lot.